Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro, After Dark, and these are my final thoughts about the Ghost deck. When we first started this profile, we were playing only the yellow deck. We were able to get 19 wins before our first loss. If we want to talk about high win rate, if we want to talk about long win streaks, it's hard to argue with those results. So if these are things that you care about, I think the yellow deck is the deck to beat. My question for today is, how does the Ghost deck compare? Personally, I've been having fun playing the Ghost deck. I think the Ghost deck has potential for interesting runs with access to these spectral cards. But is the Ghost deck competitive? Can the Ghost deck match the level of consistency that we get with the yellow deck? I think the answer is no, and let me try to justify it to you. To put things in perspective, the $10 that you start with on the yellow deck, this is in addition to the $4 that you normally start with. This money generates interest in the first round before the first shop and continues to generate compound interest throughout the whole run. Any other deck, if you want to catch up to where the yellow deck starts, takes about 2 rounds. So we can say the yellow deck starts 2 rounds ahead of everybody else, at least financially speaking. Or another way of saying the same thing, we could say the Ghost deck starts 2 rounds behind. So if we're starting 2 rounds behind, what do we get in exchange? We get this Hex card. We can turn one of our jokers into Polychrome. Polychrome is times 1.5 mult. That's 50% more points. 50% more points is the difference between a small blind and a big blind. It's the difference between a big blind and a boss blind, kind of. Basically, 50% more points is 1 round ahead in terms of scoring. So 2 rounds behind financially, 1 round ahead in terms of scoring. On average, I think the Ghost deck lags a little bit behind the yellow deck. What we hope to happen on the Ghost deck is some of the time we'll find some spectral cards in the shop, and some of those will be useful to us, will be relevant to us. I think one thing that's particularly awkward about the Ghost deck, the Hex card, finding a joker worth using it on, finding a joker worth making Polychrome, because when you use the Hex card, it destroys all your jokers except for one. So you really want to use this on one of your first few jokers. Once you have a bunch of jokers, you can't really commit to losing some of them. So every joker has a 30% chance of being a rental. They have a 30% chance independently, 30% chance of being perishable. So for a joker to be non-perishable and non-rental, that's kind of rare. And even if you find one of those jokers, for it to be relevant to the build that you're on or relevant to the build that you want to go for, or some joker that's actually worth building around, that's kind of rare. That's kind of tough. So a lot of the time you're using this Hex on a joker. Maybe we've got in the collection these page 1 jokers, these common jokers. Maybe I use Hex on Crazy Joker because Crazy Joker is the only joker I could find that wasn't a rental. And maybe I play straights for a couple rounds. Maybe I play straights for the first 2 antes, but I don't want to stay on that. I don't want to stay playing straights if I can find a way out of it, if I can find a way to avoid it, because when we are playing on, the higher stakes here, -1 discard really does make it difficult for us to play the higher ranking hands. I want to be able to pivot. Maybe instead of playing straights, we pivot to flushes or something like that. Or you find some kind of powerful uncommon joker and then you want to pivot. And then if you're in that situation, basically this Hex card, you turn a joker Polychrome, but you're not really using the joker's effect. You're only using the Polychrome. And to use a whole joker slot on just times 1.5 mult is a losing proposition, potentially. Kind of a waste of a joker slot, especially early on. Early on, the times 1.5 mult doesn't really help you, right? Early on, plus 10 mult is the same as times 3 or the same as times 4 score if you get plus 10 mult. So really what you're looking for early on is plus mult. On the yellow deck, you can spend money on rerolls, you can spend money on buffoon packs, and you have enough chances that you will eventually find the plus mult that you're looking for. On the Ghost deck, you don't have that kind of financial security. You don't have that safety net. If the shop doesn't already have what you're looking for, you can't afford to reroll. You can't afford to open too many more booster packs. So you just hope for the best and then use the Hex card. Here's a scenario that I want to run by you. Okay, in the first round, it took us 2 hands to win, and so we had $4 plus 2, now we've got $6. So we can't afford the Onyx Agate. We acknowledge the Onyx Agate is like one of the most powerful jokers that you can get, especially, you know, this kind of early plus mult uncommon, very powerful. Even if you don't play a flush, even if you just play a straight that has 1 club, or if you play 2 pair that has 2 clubs, that can be already thousands of points. One way we can navigate this is we can sell the hex, and we're kind of like, okay, I get the Onyx Agate, which is incredibly powerful, but that's it. I lose everything else. And it'll take me several rounds in order to catch up monetarily, in order to get my economy back online from 0. And is the Onyx Agate going to be enough on its own? Maybe it's not going to be enough on its own. Maybe I can't afford to do something like that. Do we want this Spectral card here? This Cryptid card, which, you know, potentially later on when I have cool cards like gold cards and blue seals and, you know, potentially even gold seals that I want to use the Cryptid on, that could be very powerful, but not helping me right now. Is this something that I take right now, knowing how powerful it'll be in the future, or maybe I can't afford that right now? Maybe what I need right now is some kind of early game survival. Maybe I wish this had been a Joker instead of a Spectral card on the Ghost deck. We could open a Celestial Pack. Celestial Pack gives us some planet card, and then we can try to build around that. That could be the way that we get our scoring. This is just the small blind, so if we want to go into the next shop here, the big blind, you can choose, okay, I just don't buy anything, save my money for interest. In the next round here, I just win with 2 hands. Like, that's pretty reasonable. I can just ignore this stuff that I can't afford. Or we can take a gamble on a Buffoon pack, you know, acknowledging the chance that you get potentially some rentals, potentially some perishables, potentially something that's worse putting the hex on rather than just selling the hex for the Onyx Agate. Tell me in the comments what you would do in this position. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to open the Buffoon pack. I think selling the hex and taking the agate is probably the highest win rate move, acknowledging it puts us behind. Economically, it puts us behind if we have to spend everything to take the Onyx Agate, but I do think the Onyx Agate is powerful enough, it's worth it to take it. But I don't want to give up the Hex card. I want to play with the Hex card. You know, I want to get the Ghost deck experience. So let's open the Buffoon pack. Alright, this is the Ghost deck experience. We've got a rental that we can't take, Eternal Rental. It's not even a good choker. Splash is okay. I have fun with Splash, but it's not very good. It's not something that I'd be willing to pay the rental fee for. We have a Perishable Throwback. Throwback gets better later after you've done more skips. Doesn't really do much right now. Not the kind of thing that I want to attach my Hex to. We can sell it for a refund, and then that's it. We could still take the agate here. We could sell the Hex to take the agate. Yeah, once again, I'm just going to go next. Cryptid, I think I'm not going to take so that I have money for Jokers in the next shop. Though one benefit of taking Cryptid on the boss here, if you just draw a pair, Cryptid turns it into 4 of a kind instantly, and so it guarantees that you survive. If you just want to survive. Man, Cryptid is so strong, it just feels so scary. Losing everything right now, losing all the money right now. Let's just go next. Because I might, if I don't get any Jokers, I might need to just re-roll, which feels bad, but potentially necessary. Let's go for a 6 or a Jack. Okay. Here's the straight. And almost another straight here, missing a 10 or a 5. There are 5 of those total in the deck, 3 10s and 2 5s. Like, that feels bad. Seems like better chances than trying to go for spades. Okay, we get lucky. I'm calling this lucky. We got the straight. Now what? I think Troubadour is powerful if the thing that you want to do is play higher ranking hands. I think if you want to play straights, Troubadour is the way that you get there. Playing straights. And then you can hex the Troubadour and have a good time that way. I don't think it's very safe. I think you're not guaranteed to get the things which enables straights to, like, Troubadour allows us to play more straights consistently, but it doesn't give us more points immediately, and so maybe that's like a danger there. If we had the Telescope and the Troubadour, then that would be a good enough combination. You can rely on the Celestial Packs for the Saturn cards for points and not have to worry about Jokers for points, but since we can't afford the Telescope, I think once again here we take the Buffoon pack and look for something to hex. It is a jumbo, so we have 4 options. Alright. Could take Droll Joker, could take Devious. Devious is perishable, so maybe we don't do that. So we choose Droll, which is itself perishable. I don't think you play flushes for more than 3 rounds before you switch to something else. So I'm calling this as perishable. Droll is perishable. Or do we take the Fist? I think the Fist is, you know, we make it into Polychrome. I think the Fist is always going to be relevant for us, I guess. So this is it. This is the Ghost deck experience. You get a random Eternal. Oh, the one that wasn't perishable happened to be Eternal instead. I think we take the Mercury card here and go next. Now we're broke. Okay, so it'll take us 5 rounds. No, 3 rounds to catch up financially. No, maybe it'll take us 4 rounds in order to get $25 in the bank. Could look for a straight here. We do get the straight. We play the straight rather than the pair. Maybe a pair of aces wins there if we get 30 molt from the Fist. Okay, here could take DNA, but we don't really have anything that we care about copying. I don't think we take Photograph as an Eternal. Photograph is stronger when you have higher base molt, and then Fist is weaker when you have higher base molt, so that seems like, you know, non-synergistic. I think we just pass here because we have what we need. We are strong enough to survive right now. Let's dig for what? I don't know. Higher cards. Okay, so we could play a full house here. I'm gonna play the 3 of a kind because we get more molt that way. Okay, so like that will be enough to win the next round and potentially the boss also. Okay, could take the Scholar here. I'm not a super huge fan of the Scholar. I think the Scholar is just really unreliable. No guarantees we will draw our aces. I want to take the discard voucher, but maybe we can't afford it yet. We just go next. Okay, could go for a flush, I guess. I'm gonna try to go for maybe like a high 2 pair. This flush now should work. One thing that's awkward about the flushes is you don't always get to get rid of the low cards for the Fist. Okay. Golden as a foil, huge. Constellation as a rental, worth it. Rentals in general, terrible. Constellation as a rental, worth it. Do I still want the Wasteful voucher? Probably we don't need this. So let's just save the money for interest. Save the money, that way we can afford to buy planets for the constellation. Let's just go next. Phase cards are face down. All right. Let's play some phase cards. Show me a pair. Nice. Okay. Despite some awkwardness in the first 2 shops, we really got rewarded. We really got paid off. We got hooked up in a big way, I gotta say. Because this is foil, this means we get to hold on to this for longer, the golden joker, which is huge. Having the extra money cancels out this being rental. We get the extra hand here, is really good if you're trying to play pairs. We don't have the telescope, so we don't buy these celestial packs yet. We just go next. Can't really afford another rental. We don't want misprint. Go next. Alright, pair of 8s. Because we have the foil golden joker now, every hand gets plus 50 mult. Or sorry, every hand gets plus 50 chips, so every hand is basically worth the same number of points. So I'm just going to play pairs. That's what you're looking for. If my jokers give me, you know, solid source of plus mult, solid source of plus chips, now every hand scores the same. If every hand scores the same, might as well play pairs. I think red card is probably good enough. I think red card is better when we have golden joker. Yeah, let's take it. What does that mean in terms of the rest of our finances? Consolation, the rental is going to take us down to 26, so maybe we can't afford the rest of these. Let's go next. I want to respect the rental rather than spending all my money. Okay, one more pair of wins. How about a pair of 10s? Or we could play the full house, I guess. Okay, so now we got $41. We could take the grabber. We could take holographic. I think eternal holographic, this is just 10 mult. That's it. The rental takes us down to 28. So I could buy a celestial pack. I don't need to. Let's keep saving. Let's go next. Boss says my hearts are going to be debuffed. Okay. Let's discard the low cards. Okay. Bunch of low 2s. Alright. Play the pair of 9s. Play the pair of 5s, I guess. And then one more pair. Pair of queens. That's it. Okay. Boss here says no repeat hand types. That's probably okay. Our pairs are not that strong, so we can play whatever. We can play high card, we can play pair, we can play 2-pair. I maybe want the extra hand size. I probably want the to-do list for the money. Let's go Arcana pack for money also. So, question. Do we take the gold card for money so that we can try to snowball, or do we just skip for 3 mult? Next round we need 9,000 points. Each pair does about 3,000 points ish, maybe like 2,800 points depending on what cards are in our hand for the fist. I think we're supposed to take the gold card. I think the money is important. Let's take the standard pack. We can afford to skip, or we can get a lucky red card. Red lucky, that seems really strong. As a source of plus mult, let's skip. Go next. Alright, let's look for 3 of a kind. We can go for 3 of a kind aces. Nope. Well, alright, my pairs are not actually that strong, so we could just play high card here. Still looking for aces. We're down. Alright, looking for kings or aces. One more time, kings or aces. I think that's the last one. Alright, well, we missed, so I will play the pair though. In case we get like Supernova or something like that, maybe. High card. Okay. So according to this, we can win the next round with just high card, basically. Ticket? No, let's go Mega. Then Constellation takes me down to 26. So we can go Fool for a Devil card. We could use Death and then Fool. I will take a Devil card and I will make a Gold Ace. Once again, we could skip for the red card, but I think it's worth it to get the extra money. Celestial Pack. Can't really afford. With the to-do list, probably we can afford. And here, I don't know. None of this matters. Take anything for Constellation and then go next. So here we just want to play high card. We want to discard first, looking for gold. Okay, we can make a gold ace here. Play high card queen. High card king. Wait a second. Maybe my high card is not quite strong enough. Maybe I need to play two pair at least once. We could play two pair eights and aces. Okay, now we're safe. Pretty sure. Do you want to play a pair of sixes? Queen high. Queen high with the 6 is not going to be 3,000 points. Okay. Gold king. High card for the to-do list. 16 bucks from the to-do list finally. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if we have 18,000 yet. Arcana first. Temperance for 14 or we skip. I think we take the money and re-roll in the shop. Standard pack. Gold jack. I think here we skip. To do this on straight. Sun we can use. We can make a flush house if we want. Definitely take the extra hand size. Probably take the chariot. Stencil. Gratification. I'm going to say no on both of those. Incantation for random numbered cards. Probably not. Clever as an eternal. Nope. Reroll one more. Gelato. I think we need the gelato for the chips. I think that is currently a deficiency. So sell the to-do list, take the gelato, go next. So with no repeat hand types, we start with a pair. Okay, that's a solid pair. Now we can play two pair. Is this going to be too much? Two pair? It's definitely more. It's this card. Yeah, I want to get the gold cards. Alright, well, ship it with the two pair. Alright, so we played a pair, we played a two pair, we can play high card now. Nice. Okay. Alright. Seed money. Celestial pack. Sorry, what's the boss here? Decrease level. I mean, sure. I don't know. I don't know about this one, team. Priestess for the constellation. Don't need the sun. We could make a steel ace. Use Earth and Jupiter. I don't think we take Eternal Summit. We take the seed money and go next. So we could take the economy tags. We could skip for 27. We could skip for $40 or whatever it is. I think it's better if we get the shops rather than the money. I need to figure out how to beat this boss. I don't have a great answer yet, admittedly. Alright, how about start with a pair of 10s? Could play 2 pair. Okay. Pair of queens. You could move the steel card after the fist. Alright, 3 rounds on the gelato. We could swap for Todd. We have Wii Joker. Wii Joker can get there, but it's going to be kind of slow, right? With the zoos. Celestial pack for my constellation. Standard pack we can skip unless there's a blue seal. Yeah, do I want to replace Golden? Probably not. I think it's too late for Wii Joker. Let's go next. I need the shop to have 2 Celestial packs next time and both Mercury. Is that too much to ask? Pair of jacks looks pretty good. That was kind of medium, to be honest. I should have moved the ace because of the fist. Alright. Pair of kings here, put the ace on the right. We actually did it correctly this time. Two more rounds on the gelato. We can take the bull to replace the gelato. Take a Jupiter card here. My fool on Uranus. Yeah, I'll take a Jupiter card. So Arcana first, looking for money. Could take an Emperor as a way of getting money. I'm just going to skip. For the red card, Jumbo Arcana, we can go Priestess for the constellation. So that helps. I think we take the bull instead of the gelato. Okay. So 3 of a kind 10s, maybe? It won't get de-leveled? Nice. Then what? I could play high card. High card is basically the same as what we just did. So like... Okay, high card wins. Let's discard looking for gold. See, that's the thing. I got so much molt from my red card. And also the fist, I guess. But so much molt from the red card. And so many chips from the bull. Previously gelato. It doesn't matter what hand I play, so might as well play high card. Could play 2 pair here. I want to try to avoid playing 2 pair. And that one I actually don't worry about so much. 2 pair is fine. D level, fine. Constellation is only currently ×2. Hermit, we go Celestial first. Extra hand. That's pretty good. Hallucination I really like, but we have better right now. If golden wasn't foil, I would swap it for the hallucination. Boss says first hand face down, that's okay. Standard pack we can skip, unless it has a red seal. We can take the extra hand right now. And go next. Alright. Discard. Throw them all away. We have extra hand size, so, you know, the chances of us getting a pair. Pretty good chances. And pair of nines. That's it. I think the thing that people misunderstand about the red card is you don't skip everything. You do skip most things. Some things you never skip. Never skip the opportunity to make money. Like people complain about like, oh, the red card costs too much money. And whenever I invest in the red card, then I lose because I don't have any money. Well, that's because you're skipping the wrong things. It's okay if you don't skip every time. You only need to skip some of the time for it to be worth it. Like +3 mult per ante, you skip 1 booster pack out of the 2 booster packs. That's still equal scaling to the bus. Or Green Joker-ish. 3 mult per ante. Or sorry, 3 mult per round. I guess I'll take the plutonium. It's too late to square up. Otherwise, square is totally reasonable. Actually, actively good. Alright. I guess we play the high card. This steel card has been putting in work for some reason. Still no pairs. That's wild. 3 hands in a row, no pairs. I guess we got the pair of aces, but not really counting those. No on the 6 cents. Could use the death card to make more gold. Could make more money. Okay, round 17. How much money do we actually get? I think it's enough. I think it's worth it. I think we go death here. At least we can get rid of a low card for the fist too. Standard pack. Polychrome steel card. Doesn't matter whether you play it or whether you hold it. For our current build, not really. Take the earth card for the consolation and then go next. First hand is face down. Alright, well, we just throw them all away. Alright, we can play a pair of 7s. Cool. Pair of 9s. And then a pair of queens wins. Pair of 8s, I guess. Forgot to move the steel card. Didn't matter. Ante 7 now. And we only use 3 hands, so we have plenty of points here. We can get the telescope, and then that's it. This boss says face down after played. That's survivable if you're paying attention, which, you know, admittedly sometimes I'm not. But let's go next. Alright, use our discards, play the pair of 6s. We get less mult from the fist there, but we get plenty of mult from the red card. You know what's funny? Because we have the constellation, we are using every planet card that we get. We're not skipping any planet cards from the celestial packs, but still the red card is doing enough. I'm not saying it's doing a lot, but it's doing enough. Enough to get the job done. Alright, standard pack here, we can skip. I would do the certificate if I had room, but I don't, so I won't. Mega Buffoon pack, not really looking for anything here. We got 3 rentals and an Eternal Swashbuckler. We just skip and go next. Ship it with a pair. Alright, one more pair wins. Wait, no it doesn't. Not even close. Not even close. I don't want to play high card too many times because we do have a telescope. Look at all these gold cards. Look at all the foresight. Taking the gold cards. Let's go Emperor here. Get another gold card. No on the photograph. Currently, you know, it does like +9 molt. So we go standard pack, we can skip. Go Arcana pack, we can take the money. Don't need the sun. Let's go next. Alright, so what I want to do, I guess high card just wins. But, you know, if we want to be careful here, we play the pair of jacks. And discard this noise. And then play a pair of 10s. Put the steel card on the right. And discard more noise. Alright, what's turning into gold? Gold king, I guess? Ship it. Okay. The boss is Crimson Heart disables a random joker. Do we care about that? We do, right? Disables red card, that's bad. Disables bull, that's bad. Disables constellation, that's bad. Raise fist, that's kind of bad too. How do we beat this? I have deja vu here. Huh. I don't know. Could take a planet merchant. Could just re-roll a bunch for the constellation. We have 6 hands. That's something that helps you beat this boss. Just like playing more hands. Pretty sure I've said this before. You don't need to aim better. You just need to shoot more bullets. 100,000 without any debuffs is not a good sign. I don't feel good about that. Ship it with a pair of 9s. I think what we need to do is we need to re-roll and give up on the bull. Though the bull is currently a ×3, right? If we have like 150 chips and then bull gives us 300. So that's ×3 with the bull. Telescope is helping. What about a buffoon pack? Perishable showman, regular runner. We skip all of these and go next. One more shot. At least we have like another round here. We can try to grow the bull a little bit. We can try to grow the constellation a little bit. If we're a tiny bit stronger, then we can beat the boss even with the debuffs. This is gonna be so sketchy. Okay, celestial pack for Mercury because of the telescope, guaranteed. Arcana pack for... We can skip. Yeah, do we want to reroll here and grow the constellation at the cost of the bull a little bit? So like, if I spend $80, that's half of my chips from the bull. If I spend $80, my score goes down to 2/3. Right, so the base here, 160 plus 50 from Golden Joker, that's 200 points. And if the bull goes down to 150 from 350, we've lost about 1/3 of our points. So if I lose 1/3 of my points here, will that be enough to give me 30% more X-Molt from the constellation? Like, can I get the constellation up to 9 more planet cards if I reroll 6 more times? Seems unlikely. Could replace golden with anything, potentially. Replacing golden with some source of X-Molt is a slam dunk. 149 seems like a lot until it isn't anymore. Yeah, I think we try to replace the Golden Joker. I could also go for a flush, maybe. Spades flush with the arrowhead. Go 1. Blue seal too late, go 1 more. Alright, now we're committed. Now there's no backing out. Does the Baron help? We only have 4 kings. Baron instead of golden. That would be an interesting proposition. I'm intrigued. I'm willing to give it a try. I don't think this is gonna work. Okay, we lost the red card. That's fine. Potentially that's fine. It'd be cool if we could draw the steel ace. It'd be cool if we could draw some kings. So ship it. So that's 100,000. Okay. And throw away an ace, I guess. Trying to draw some kings. Okay. Debuffed Baron doesn't hurt me. Okay. Debuffed Bull does hurt me. Don't play high card. Play the pair. Okay, so we want fist first, kings after. Alright, now a pair of aces wins, a pair of kings wins. Okay. So I mean, that's kind of the ghost deck experience, or at least that's the ghost deck experience that I've been having, which is not, you know, a complaint about the ghost deck. It's a complaint about the gold stakes. I think the gold stakes, I'm just like burnt out on the gold stakes a little bit. I think, you know, in order to win consistently, I've had to make sacrifices. And so like that feels kind of bad, playing pairs all the time, just so that we don't lose. Here again, we were at some point trying to go for all the gold stickers, and we got a decent amount of them done on stream, and I played a little bit off stream, but you know, here we didn't get any new ones because we had some struggle beating the boss here. We needed all of our Joker slots. That was a little bit unfortunate. Also, like, now we're down to just, for the gold stickers, now we're down to just maybe like 3 uncommons and maybe a handful of commons, mostly from the first page. So there's not that many gold stickers left to go for. As far as the card stats here, we've got constellations up there. These are a little bit misleading. I think the sample size is still kind of small, even though we've played like 40 runs now, because like each run is 24 rounds long. And so if we look at the stats here, you get the green joker in the first round, you hold on to it for 20 rounds. So like this only represents, this is 6 runs we had with the green joker. 129 is the number of rounds that we've had a green joker for. Here with the red card, we've had the red card for more rounds than the green joker. I don't know if that's accurate, because also if you use Ankh to copy and get 2 red cards, like we had a polychrome red card and then we copied it, got 2 polychrome red cards, then it counts twice. Every round it counts twice. Same with this burglar, we had 2 burglars, every round it counts twice. And so like, definitely I think the relative rankings are correct. I think, you know, as far as like the plus mult scalars go, I think bus is better than red card is better than green joker. Green joker is the worst because not being able to discard means not being able to find your gold cards, not being able to find your blue seals, and then you're kind of just stuck in the mud. But green joker only costs $4 compared to red card is more expensive. Obviously people complain about how expensive the red card is, but I think red card, as far as like plus mult scalars, if you have a build that wants a plus mult scalar, red card is fine. It gets the job done. Same with the bus here. Of course, the bus is the most powerful one because you don't have to worry about discards like the green joker. You do have to worry a little bit about face cards, which could be scary against certain bosses, like no discard boss, for example. But there's a reason the bus is $6 and these others are not $6. Constellation's great. Constellation's strong, even as a rental. I think it's worth it to take it. This run, we got particularly lucky, you know, hitting the Constellation and having the foil golden joker, and you know, even hitting the bull in the late game. And still this kind of felt like a struggle. It just felt like we're just a little bit behind compared to like where the yellow deck was. And then that was a little bit tense. Let's try maybe one more. Yeah, that one also we had like kind of an awkward start, right? I want to try to explore, you know, some of these other potentially awkward starts. So let's ship it with, okay, we got the one-shot flush here. So we're a little bit ahead. We're plus $1 here. Misprint, you slap the hex on, you're gonna have an okay time. You're not gonna have a bad time. Maybe, you know, misprint falls off later, but definitely like getting the plus mult from the misprint means I have time to level up my bus if I have my plus mult coming from the misprint. Yeah, we take this, we go polychrome here. In the next round we can win with whatever you pick. We can go full house if you want. Alright, now we can take a supernova, but it's perishable, so maybe we don't. We don't want the planet merchant. We could take rebate as an eternal. I think as an eternal that's pretty bad. So maybe we don't take eternal rebate. We just go next. We could take a celestial pack. I think misprint is strong enough, plus 10 mult on average, and then also polychrome on top of that. Full house, maybe 2s and 7s. I guess it kind of depends on what we roll with the misprint here. Okay, plus 20. Polychrome makes it 30 mult. Hierophant, Jupiter. I'm going to say no, saving my money for the overstock. Let's just collect interest here. Alright, one more time for clubs. And the boss debuffs my clubs, that's okay. Okay, now we got 27 bucks. We can take popcorn if we feel that we need it. I think we don't. I feel that I don't need anything yet. I'm going to buy the overstock after the next round. Here, we can definitely win in 2 hands, but there's a small chance that we win in 1 hand. 23 mult. Okay, we win in 1, I guess. So, like, if you get the right joker to put the polychrome on, Then here we went through 5 rounds with only 1 joker. And so that's kind of the same with the fist, right? Or I've done a couple runs where I had the Mystic Summit, like that could be a powerful one. Abstract joker can work, but you do have to like buy other jokers. Bus or green joker, or maybe red card is a little bit harder to get off the ground. We can take the arrowhead here. Even just playing 1 spade, high card spade with the misprint plus 50 chips is huge. I think what we actually want, we want the overstock here. Strength I don't super care about. Let's just take the overstock. Madness as a rental. Doubly no. Could take a Celestial pack here, could take the arrowhead. Between the 2 of these, I'm going to take the Arcana pack, looking for money. Or Judgment also works. Splash counts as chips. Let's go next. Okay. Any 5 card hand. How about a flush? Plus 17. We've been rolling hot on the misprint. I guess I can't complain. Alright, we get an extra hand here. We can open the Buffoon pack. Rental Hallucination. Okay. Business card, we can splash it in. Standard pack. We get a Hung Man. We get a Stone card if we want a Stone card. Orbital tag for straight flushes. I'm going to take a face card because we got the business time. Maybe we don't do the grabber. Let's, you know, we could splash in an 8. Let's go next. What is, oh, no more hallucination. What is this build that we're doing? Does anyone know? Can someone tell me? What are we doing? Alright, what if I just play all these face cards? Like, that's a lot of chips. Plus 0 from the misprint. Nice. Alright, here's a flush. Plus 7 from the misprint. Nice. Play another flush. Plus 2 from the misprint. Alright. Okie dokie. Let's go 8s and faces. How about 3 8s and a pair of 10s? What was that? Was that a plus 4? You're trolling me. Okay. Supernova for flushes. Or we can start developing something else. Could take a business card here. Could take the Scholar. Let's go. We have another shop after this. We could buy the grabber after the next shop. Let's go Buffoon. Golden as a foil. I think we take. We can take the Swashbuckler here, I guess, instead of the 8-ball. Spin the wheel. Maybe I should have spun the wheel first. Never lucky anyway. Okay, so we could take the Supernova, and then that way we start scaling up our pairs probably. I think the baseball card I'm not going to take as a perishable. Since we have the business card and golden, we can take the booster pack here. Spin the wheel maybe? Or make more face cards with death. Let's just spin the wheel. Give me another foil. Rats. Alright. I want to play pairs of face cards. Pair. Pair of kings. Okay, so I'm sacrificing money here so that I can get my Supernova going. 15 bucks. Alright, we take the grabber. Then we go spectral for immolate. No immolate, but we could go ectoplasm. Probably. If we are going to play pairs, -1 hand side, maybe I don't worry about so much. Negative business card is not ideal, but this is better than nothing. Could take Pareidolia, then everything's a face card. We have 2 money makers. I don't want this 10. Let's skip and go next. Alright. We get 1 hand. We have a pair of queens. That's it. So pair of queens or 2 pair. I think I play the pair, right? +8 from the misprint. He tried to murder me. He tried to kill me. Invisible for what? I don't know. Makes the swashbuckler better. Let's go Celestial. For Mercury. Okay. We got money. We can buy the standard pack. No blue seal. Go next. Boss is extra large. We can get there. It'll take us a minute to get there, but we can get there. Queen. I need pairs. Where are my pairs at? There we go. Pair of kings. Pair of jacks. So, 6,000 there for a pair. That's not bad. Celestial pack for Mercury. Do you have a telescope? I don't think we have a telescope, right? Yeah. Strength. I'm going to make my 10s into jacks. Standard pack for... They keep trying to offer me the kings. Alright, so we got 10s here. Let's play the kings first. We know this is not going to be a winning hand. Then... I was hoping for a pair of 10s. Oh well. Save the strength. Maybe I should have played the high card king. Oh no, it's fine. Okay, let's go... Use the strength card. We can get another one. Okay. Invisible. Let's go. Business card. Bummer. I don't want the astronomer, even though we get a huge discount here. Jupiter or Saturn? Saturn, I guess. Either way, not super helpful. Yeah, Saturn again, still not super helpful. Discounted rerolls. Faceless, nope. Jupiter, nope. We can take the popcorn. I think I'm going to take the popcorn. I think I need the popcorn to beat this boss. This boss being allegedly extra large. Where are the face cards? Pair of kings. This has potential. 9,000 points per pair. We can get there. Okay. Swashbuckler's done though. Also, my popcorn is perishable. Swashbuckler's done, but now we got +12 on the supernova, so getting there. There's another swashbuckler. This swashbuckler, I don't think we take a second one. As an eternal, I think we don't take it. Maybe it's greedy not to take it. Huh. Holographic is strong. Top up tag. Boss gonna D-level. Maybe D-level's fine. If we have holographic, we don't have to play pairs, though pretty awkward with Supernova. Maybe we need the Swashbuckler. Maybe actually we die if we don't take it. That feels bad, but I think that's correct. Pair of kings. Pair of queens. Anything else on the deck? Nope. Just play the queens for money. And we get to play the jacks too. Look at that. Got $36 from the business card so far. Okay, we got the Hermit. Arcana for another Hermit. We can spin the wheel looking for foil. Bummer. Purple Seal 6. Probably not. Maybe. Stone card, maybe. Sure. Seed money for interest? Sure. Okay, we got the 10s. We got the discard on the purple seal. Spin the wheel for foil. Nope. Alright, ship it with the pair of 10s. Nope. Alright. Pair of aces. Okay. I need to draw a pair twice. We get a pair of kings. Now I need either a queen or a jack. Well, high card it is. Barely. Burnt Joker. Whoa. As a negative? Whoa. Take a Saturn card, I guess. Saturn here is crazy. We have the seed money up to $50, but we could replace this popcorn. Green Joker? Too late, right? Flower pot? Flower pot can't be the move. That can't be correct. Erosion? Nope. We could replace popcorn with Jolly. Take a Saturn card. So, playing too many pairs will annihilate us. How can we avoid this awkward situation? I guess we would have to play flushes or a straight. Maybe we just let it take us. Maybe we don't really have a choice. Yeah, even if we do play the pair, it's not that strong. Two pair here, not gonna work. High card, not gonna work. I think we might actually just be toast. I think this boss kind of stinky. I think this might just we gonna dead. We don't have any jokers that give us chips. We just have the one foiled joker. We don't really have any X mults except for the misprint, the polychrome. Maybe I should try to engineer a straight. Ugh. Full house, maybe? Low rolled on the misprint, so the full house doesn't work. Not enough chips on my pairs, especially after the D level. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we could have got there if we tried to go more directly for the straight. Yeah, one more time. Yeah, once again there it just felt like just a little bit behind. The whole run, just a little bit behind. You can tell how far behind you are based on how many hands it takes you to win each round, you know? Pair of tens. Okay, what do I attach my hex to? Square? Buffoon pack. Rental square? Seems dubious. Let's give it a try. We'll do it for science. I don't think this is the smart play. I'll tell you that right now. I don't think this is the safe play. I think this little maneuver is going to cost us. Two pair. Okay, and then a pair of sevens. We do a little, we square up here. And can't really afford anything, so let's just go next. Alright, so here we don't get to square up. We just play the full house. Another full house. So here's the way to think about the square joker. It being rental or whatever. Like, if you saw a Mercury card in the shop, $3 for 15 chips, would you take it? Probably, right? Okay, so square joker costs us $3 every round, and we get 16 chips every round, ish. Right, so basically I'm paying $3 for a Mercury card, basically. And most of the time that's worth it. Though we do need a source of plus mult also. Baseball card is very strong. I don't really got anything going on right now though. I'm gonna pass on the baseball card. I think we just keep saving our money the best we can, which is to say not very good yet. Okay, play 3 tens. What about 3 aces? Pair or 2 pair? Let's play 2 pair. Kings and sixes? Queens and fours. Alright, what kind of plus mult can we get? Could get the bus flavored plus mult. It's expensive. It's really expensive. I could do 1 rental. I don't know if I could do 2 rentals. I don't know if we can afford not to though. Like, do we just lose if we don't have plus mult here? Alright. Now we've gone fully off the deep end. Aces and jacks. Oh yeah. I forgot about the bus. Alright. Pair of fives. 3s and 6s. Okay. 7s. I mean, we are alive. Could take the banner. Could take the banner here. Go next. Alright. Pair of aces. I think I'm supposed to level up the bus even more. Supposed to stall more maybe. Alright, we can't afford anything. Let's just go next. Boss says no repeat hand types. Alright, whatever. Alright, how about high card? Alright, we are not scaling up enough. We need to play more hands, but we're currently scoring too many points. I think the banner is actually hurting us. Okay, I mean, I guess I could just discard and then the banner gets weaker. Let's play the high card. 2 eternal rentals, man. There's no way we're crawling out of this. We're gonna need some extra special, some extra strength, something. We discard all these face cards, I guess. No repeats, so I don't know, you want a pair of 8s? Two pair. Square up. Okay, we got 9,000 points. Next round we need 9,000 points. We're negative 10 now. Alright, go next. Pair of aces. I mean, we got 4,000 points. Nope, can't afford anything. Ooh, pair of 9s. Pair of aces. We got 100 chips on the square. We got 19 molt on the bus. Can't afford anything. Go next. Alright, we can play the high card here. High card ace. I don't have any planet levels, so high card and pairs are worth the same amount. We could play the high card queen here. Pair of 4s. 22 molt on the bus. That's kind of nice. Can't afford Michelle. Could skip for a spectral pack. Oh, if we get a wraith, set my money to 0. Ah, bummer. Alright, give me some more aces. Ah, bummer. Well, this was experimental from the start. This was controversial. And it did not get better. It did not improve. Alright. Honestly, round 13, 25 molt from the bus and 132 chips from the square. I think that's great. I think that's a great showing from the square joker, 130 chips already. And you know, by the end of the run, maybe like 300 chips. Definitely the rentals cost us. I think 1 rental you can afford. I think 2 rentals we definitely couldn't afford. The bus was at an awkward time where we needed something, like we needed some amount of plus multi in order to survive the next round, and we didn't really have, you know, the resources to be picky. So this one's toast. Not because of the square, but because of the 2 rentals. Alright. That one we just straight through, right? Let's be clear, let's be honest. Taking the 2 rentals. No way that was gonna end well. Here we can go pair of 10s. Okay, swashbuckler, credit card. Can't afford a spectral pack. We could take the credit card and then we can afford the spectral pack. Like, swashbuckler, you make polychrome. Take the credit card, then go spectral pack for a wraith. We don't get a wraith, but we can use Ankh. We can copy the swashbuckler, get 2 polychromes, and then go immolate. See, this is an interesting start. Alright, I don't need a buffoon pack, so I won't. Skip for 25 bucks. Alright. Okay. We could go for a straight here, I guess. Not that many chips if we go for the straight. Okay. Faceless and grabber and pareidolia. Oh my goodness. We could spin the wheel here. We could take the 12 bucks. Could take a gold card. I like the idea of making a gold card. I feel like that's going to give me more than 12 bucks over the course of the run. We can take a blue seal here. We can go next. Alright. Discard everything. Okay, we got the blue seal here, so what do we want? Want to play pairs? Is that enough chips? Looks like it. Runner. Celestial. Mercury? It's always pairs. Wait, all these are gold. Do you want a gold jack? What a gold 10? Boss says my spades are debuffed. We can take an emperor for a priestess. And go next. Orbital tag for 3 of a kind. Alright, well. Got the blue seal. Discard for pairs. How about a pair of 2s? That's probably not enough chips. Oh. Whoops. Swashbuckler does not really scale though. So I'm still looking for some other kind of, you know, scaling joker. We'll take Jimbo. Take another blue seal if I can get one. Holographic is great. Maybe better than the red seal. I'm feeling the red seal this time. I'll make a red gold card. Fool for Mercury, sure. Do I want a rocket? Not as a rental. Go next. Okay, so debuffed cards don't count for faceless. Okay. I don't have a pair. I can play a pair of queens. Wraith. Spin the wheel for foil. Nice. Half of the time it's foil. So if you just call foil, you'll get it half the time. I will take a gold 9. No on the Wraith. I mean, we could use the Wraith and then, you know, discard twice and get 10 bucks, but nah. Discard. Discard. Extra discard. Looking for that blue seal. Didn't get the blue seal. Let's play the 9s for money. And then that's it. Oh no, my faceless is leaving. Alright, we are so wealthy. What a far cry from other runs that we've done. Trading card. Could take the bus. So we could take the bus for scaling. If we take the bus, we have to get rid of Pareidolia. Yeah. I mean, we definitely take the trading card. Losing the foil sucks. But now I have 130 chips already anyway, so let's take the bus here. Alright. Judgment? I could replace Faceless right now. I will take Judgment, but I'm not going to use it yet. Alright, so we just like snap off the face cards. That's pretty easy. Let's play the pair of 9s, and then maybe we don't win. Maybe we don't bust if like every pair wins in one. Maybe we don't bust. Maybe that was an oversight. True misplay. Boss says first hand face down. Okay. Fool for Mercury or a hung man. Ooh. I really want the hung man, to be honest. It's what I desire most. I don't know what's in my hand. I'm just going to snap off one of these. Alright, we got a gold card here. Let's discard some stuff. Alright, 2 face cards. We hang them. Use the Fool. Discard. 2 more face cards. We hang them. And then play the pair. Maybe I'm supposed to play high card in order to level up the bus. That seems less thrilling. Alright, no on the abstract. We'll take the seed money, which we can't normally afford. Take a blue seal here. Ooh, that is a beautiful 5. Let's take the blue seal instead. There was a polychrome red seal card, but if I'm just playing pairs, maybe it doesn't matter so much. Let's go next. Alright, the boss says my face cards are going to be face down. Alright, snap off a 2. What are we looking to draw here? A pair of 8s is what I'm looking to draw. Alright. Alright, we can still win in one. Yeah, this bus pickup, that was short-sighted. Now that we got so many blue seals, this bus really doesn't do anything. Which is not always, you know, kind of a position that you'll be in. You won't always have that privilege, but it's looking real bad. hold on to the Fool for another hung man, probably. Let's go next. Snap off, we'll do the jacks because kings you can always turn into aces. Maybe not always, but you can often turn them into aces. Play the sixes. Too bad the trading card's perishable. We really are having a good time. Riffraff standard pack. Could add another gold card. Nope. I'm gonna sell the chariot. I'm not gonna use the Fool for a Mercury card. Actually, if the blue seals are gonna give me 2 planet cards anyway, I might as well use the Fool just to get rid of it. Probably. Bummer. Priestess? Nope. Face cards are face down. Alright, snap off a 3. Alright, we got all the seals, right? We got the gold seals, we got the blue seals. Alright, let's sell the trading card and then find another one in the shop. That'd be cool. Baron. Nope. Mercury, sure. Justice, maybe. Take the boss reroll. And Mega Arcana. Alright, Fool for more Mercury. Or we can use Death. Yeah, what if I turn this into glass? And we copy the Polyglass card. And then we use the Fool for another Death card. Like, that seems kind of fun. I'm not going to use the Empress. Whatever. Baseball card? I don't even have any uncommons. Boss says I'm going to lose money. Alright, we got some 8s. We have some 9s. Let's keep the 9s in case we draw the gold 9. Okay, so I could use the Death to make more of these polychrome 7s. I mean, that seems fun. Aha! That pair didn't win. That's okay, we have another pair. Next round we're going to need 2 pairs then. A pair twice. Not to be confused with 2 pair. Celestial pack. Mercury and a Death card. Take it to go. Holographic? Nah. Nah. Hey, you want to play like a flush 5 7s? More likely than you think. Alright, let's take Northern Lion here. We can try to get some money. Okay, let's start with the aces because we know 1 pair is not enough. Okay, it was barely not enough. Okay, so this glass card, do we want to keep making more glass cards or do we want to make some steel cards? I want to make a steel 8. Kind of like the idea of making the glass 7s. We can smash them. Go next. Mime to retrigger our soon-to-be steel cards and gold cards. Yep. Strength. Heck no. What do I need that for? Hermit? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Idea. Do we need both of these swashbucklers? Sell the hallucination for the mime. Mime plus Baron? Don't have any more kings. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe for science? Maybe for science. Alright, let's go next. Alright. What's the play here? What's the plan? I think the queen wants to become a king. I think the sevens want to become eights, or how about a 6 becomes a 7? Let's play the glass 8. And maybe we can smash. Maybe crystal ball now. Extra hand, sure. Purple seal, maybe. DNA. Hermit. We can make a red gold card. Wait, maybe I was supposed to make a gold king instead? Pairs or high card? I guess we're pretty deep in pairs. Maybe we keep going pairs. Do I want a DNA? Nah. Okay. Where do I apply purple? Purple 10, I guess? Devil. Okay, so I think you make a gold king. I think you play the pair of 8s. Classic. And then we find Immolate in the shop. Nope. Hallucination. I mean, we could probably get rid of this Washbonkler. Take the hallucination. I want tarot cards. I want deck building. I have 44 cards on the deck. I'd like to get that down to 6. We can add another king. We currently have 3 kings in the whole deck. Nah. Nah, we don't need it. Let's go next. Oh, I don't really need this. That's an extra blue one. All right. Pair of 9s. Money? Ah, rats. High card. Pair of 8s. Maybe we got rid of that swashbuckler too soon. Nah. Celestial pack for... skip, honestly. We can hang him? What are you thinking? How about an ace and a 5? We can hang him? Empress, red card. Nope. Get the bull. Wait. Already 440 chips? Alright, never mind then. Alright, familiar for random face cards? Uranus? Nah. Alright. No discards. Let's go. We got the king in hand. We could play these shiny 7s. Man, we didn't get that much money. Fool for Mercury. Standard pack? Nope. Arcana for Hung Man? Nope. We could make a glass card. Could make a glass. Maybe we smash a 9. Could make a steel card. Since we got the old mime. Could use the fool to make another steel card, probably. Orbital tag for pairs. Boss has no repeats. Okay. Alright, what are we looking at? Steel 7, I guess. It wasn't originally what I was going for, but it's not terrible, I guess. Since we have the mime. It's not as cool as polychrome gold cards. Poly gold cards. Meh. Hallucination for a hung man. Don't mind if I didgeridoo. Mercury card, okay. Let's go next. So 54, hang him. Draw a 9. Alright, we got the 9. Got the red 10. Ship it. Oh man, it's anti-7 already. Feels like we just started cooking. Steel? 8, I guess? I don't know. Celestial? Nope. Rocket? Nope. Go next. No repeats. Okay. Alright, I need to find the juicy one, right? Okay, so we got the kings. We have a pair of 7s that I can play. I could probably get away with this pair of 8s. Pair of 7s. Smash? No, smash. Boo. Still 40 cards in the deck? That's too many. Alright, money tree. Boss is face down Jimbos. I'm surprised that we managed to not grow the bust this whole time. It's only got plus 18 molt. Alright. Make a steel 7, I guess. We got a stinky queen in here. I don't think we need the Polychrome 7. Actually, I'm like pretty sure that we don't. Play the regular 7s. Close. Standard pack for another blue. We don't need. Chariot again. Man, we got so many steel 7s all of a sudden. I could have used the chariot on a king. I could have. Would have been more compact. Temperance. I can use strength to finally make another king. Let's go next. All right, one more time. Hey, look, we got the queen. So, what? Queen and 10? I want to play the pair of 7s. Still no smash. Alright, let's do the thing. Let's use the priestess, I guess, for Mercury. Let's sell the plutonium. Standard pack for our hallucination. Nope. Emperor. For a fool. Maybe. Hold on. I need a gold sticker greedy, so let's sell hallucination. Welcome to the team. I need a gold sticker mad, so sell the swashbuckler. Welcome to the team. Aura. Saturn. Nope. Venus. Nope. Juggler. That's it. 2 new gold stickers, greedy and mad. Alright. We want to keep the kings, right? I'm going to play the 7s. Because they're polychrome. Because they're juicy. Extra juicy 7s. Aura here. Ah, foiled again. Judgment. Ah, bummer. How about lucky? Oh. Alright, well, that's it. Yeah, that's it for me. Alright, folks, that's it for me. That's it for the ghost deck. We had our fun with the ghost deck. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the spectral cards in the shop, they do have potential. They could be interesting, but a lot of times they're just nothing. They just don't, not relevant to what you got going on, or maybe you're not able to use them because they don't fit into what you have going on. Let's see here. 84% on the gold stakes here, on the gold stickers. The ones that I want to go for next are the legendaries. Of course, you're not guaranteed to see the legendaries, so maybe it takes a few tries until we get a good run going. When they do come up, those will probably end up being like YouTube videos or whatever, but that's going to be it for the ghost deck. I will move on. We'll experiment with other decks after this one. Quick recap, my feelings about the ghost deck. The Hex gets you ahead, but it gets you only a little bit ahead. The Polychrome is only maybe 1 round ahead in terms of scoring from the times 1.5 molt, 50% more points, compared to the yellow deck gets you 2 rounds ahead in terms of resource generation, in terms of like economy, money, right? So I think If you are playing on not the yellow deck, there's a good chance that you end up struggling in ante 2, and if you struggle in ante 2, then you fall even further and further behind. It kind of like snowballs against you, which is kind of tough. So maybe, I don't know, my win rate on the ghost deck may be better than 60%, maybe not as high as 80% if I had to guess. But that's going to be it for me. We will see more gold stakes on other decks if I feel like, there's a good run that's worth sharing. Take care, everyone.